2点了，我要睡觉。It's like I'm painting out this picture where you guys are forcing me to make a video when in fact I just want to make a video, but okay, let's just get started straight to the point. Let's go. So number one on iOS 17 is the fact that iMessage has changed, and yay, iMessage has changed. So what y'all can see is the fact that if you go on to, let's say, anybody, you see this plus icon instead of this string of features on top of the keyboard, and if you click on the plus icon, it is just your nav bar. So you remember you all used to have the touch bar above the keyboard, as I mentioned. Well, in this case, if you click on the plus icon, you get your functions there. Cool. Speaking of the keyboard, it predicts what you're about to type. Because iOS keyboards used to be freaking dumb, and now they are smart. Slightly. Speaking of which, there's also the new sticker feature, which I didn't manage to get working on iOS 16 devices. I sent it to my sister. I don't think she managed to receive it. I sent it to my mother and it didn't even receive it at all. So sad. And this is beta 2 by the way, which means should be ironed out, because I did hear some reviewers say that this is ironed out, but in my case it's not really ironed out. Now next up, change when it comes to the animation. Some animations are actually smoother. How do I say, the keyboard animation is smoother here. And then interactive widgets. So yes, finally Androids have had this since Android 5 or Android 1.72, I don't know. I use an Android phone, okay? Don't judge me. So, interactive widget. What you do? If you want to click on music, you play the music. You can pause and play from I'm just gonna screenshot. I don't care. You can pause and play on the home screen, just because I'm playing on the music and you see the widget, you just play and pause. So, yay. Then speaking of which, there are some kind of small UI change in some apps. For example, in music you have this like more floaty look to it. How do I describe it? I don't know how to describe it. In your telephone app, which you can name drop, and you have to set it up. And in my case, it is set up as Junior. No, I'm such a virgin. I'm only 18. I still have hope, okay? Even if the thing is, if I have hope, every one of you are already married. Okay, next. In the health app, you can record down your mood today, or yeah, you can record down your mood. I do use it. It's the flower thing. It looks like a flower thing. Let me get the phone out of the case. This is probably a bad idea, is it? Next up is the fact that if you're on the customization app, you can actually you can set the font thickness, and that's why you see I have this iOS 7 thickness. Yay. Yay. And then if you are charging the device, you can actually get this thing into standby mode. Now, if you are coming from my TikTok, you all would have, all 100,000 of you would have seen me do that, right? And thanks for 100,000. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. As long as I get that kind of subscriber, that'll be good, right? So better subscribe. Okay, anyway, yeah. The first thing that I noticed after upgrading to iOS 17 is the fact that iOS 16 is just way too buggy. It drags down the hardware of the device. So what I mean is, the phone sometimes will just refuse to wait by just pressing the home button. It is soft on iOS 17 as of now. I don't want to jinx it. Okay? As of now. The phone does heat up slightly more, but it is not to the point that it's unusable. It's an iPhone SE, it's got aluminum frames. It's got back glass, so it would dissipate the heat better. But yeah, it's definitely more heaty. But again, this is a developer beta, so I really wouldn't blame on it too much. Oh, and they still didn't really allow for third-party apps. So if Apple does this and app developers took note of it and create third-party apps like YouTube Advanced for an iPhone, I'll switch to an iPhone. 真的，我没有在骗你们。如果太贵的话，我就不要。我还会用 Samsung。我只是跟你们讲先而已。太贵我不要。Okay. Now all this look good, right? There's still that small little bug that exists. So number one is the fact that sometimes if I open settings, I will see like the layout UI. I didn't get it on camera, but I will see you all know the icons, for example the Wi-Fi icon. Yeah, you see this blank white thing with like a UI design thing. That's a bug. If you were to go and see how much storage it took on the iPhone, the thing is iOS17 takes out 10.2 gigs. 这是什么垃圾? So it will be ironed out. Again, this is a beta software. As of now, it's just these two bugs, I guess, and the fact that sometimes the standby mode actually do bug out. Like sometimes it shows the battery percentage, sometimes it really doesn't. Just something I noticed. Oh, and sometimes when I unlock, here's the thing that is on beta 2. Okay, a little something that is. If you press the home button, it doesn't bring you directly to the home screen. Even if the option to skip pressing the home button again gets you to the home screen. Normally, when I use my iPhone SE, I want it to instantly unlock. I don't want it to be unlocked. To ask for me to press the home button again to unlock it again. I have that setting switched on where you can just skip that directly and it goes to the home screen. I don't know what is going on with this iOS 17 to be honest with you, but yeah, I hope that's fixed. Also, notifications are still a mess. Again, iOS problem since iOS, I don't know what. I'm a new iOS user, okay? You want to know what's the very common thing about beta software of iOS? Keyboard disappear for no goddamn reason. I want to say some bad things, but this is just a developer beta. And it disappears anywhere from between iMessage, Telegram. Oh, and the bug love to happen on Telegram. I don't know why. Is it because my iPhone loves Telegram so much and hates me so much that it wants to happen on Telegram so much? But sure, I guess it can be ironed out. And cool. The thing about it is Instagram also kind of is buggy, but is the same on my S21, my Note 9 and my S7. Overall, I wouldn't say it's too much of an issue going this dev beta and beta for my case. I'm kind of scared. I want to keep my SE looking pristine. Then the thing about the beta build is that because my phone is on traditional Chinese, you sometimes don't get traditional Chinese on the phone. So, for example, if I'm unlocking, like just now, as I said, the small little bug where you have to press the home button again to unlock. Yeah, it does say unlocked instead of 已解锁, which is the Chinese way of saying it. Let me see the picture of it. There, okay, I got it on camera. Caught on tape, 4K. Yeah, there's just like a small little issue. So far so good. And I love the new astronomy wallpaper. It is like nice. I did have the moon one set to it. There is a lot more that you can choose. There's Jupiter, there's Uranus. This is what happens if you turn 18 and you had like a hangover 2 days back. Drink responsibly. Okay, anyway, that's it. This is it. I want to watch Smosh now. Oh my god, do you guys know that Ian and Anthony, they actually bought Smosh together? Oh my gosh. Best news in like 2020.